You've seen Rick Steves, and you've seen Rudy Maxa. Now it's time for Dr. Chuck to show you my version of Paris. Madame, Monsieur, Mademoiselle, je suis prêt et je l'espère, moi aussi pour toi.
This is not a Paris metro, but instead a commuter train throughout Paris, the RER, and you can use your metro ticket. It goes farther and faster, but you got to know what you're doing. It goes to all the major places. Here at Charles de Gaulle Airport, number 2, the TGV, the French fast train, and the RER, the regional train, come together. Like the Cercanía in Spain, you'll need a ticket to enter the system. You can get it for free if you have a rail pass. Save it till the end. You'll need it also to exit. This is a high-speed Thalys. Even for rail pass holders, it is overpriced. Instead, take the French TGV from Aéroport Charles de Gaulle. From Brussels to Amsterdam, it runs at the same speed as an ordinary train, so it doesn't matter. And to Cologne, take the ICE German train, which has no reservation charge. And there goes the RER back to Paris. There are 6 train stations in Paris, and here's Gare de Lyon, and a local place where you can go inside. At the counter is cheapest, outside is the most expensive, and you don't need to tip. A few coins is okay. Here we have the Opera, and like the Eiffel Tower and Pompidou Center, was disliked at first by the Parisians. The selection committee here thought they chose someone famous, but turned out to be wrong. This metro station, Charonne, is where the French Revolution started. The Revolution of 1962.
Bonjour, monsieur, madame, mademoiselle. Yes, it's Chuck, and I'm back here in front of the Sacré-Cœur, right here in Montmartre. Another journey, another chance for you to visit with me, Dr. Chucky, a trip through Europe.
Here's a particularly bad Parisian hotel, and in France, hotels must post their prices outside the hotel, inside the room in Germany. In Italy and Switzerland, prices are negotiated, and a nice way to do that is to then ask for no breakfast, no air conditioning, and maybe the bath or shower in the hallway. This is Musée d'Orsay, probably the best art museum in Europe. But to avoid the lines, and you have a little larceny in your heart, or are a student, or believe museums should be free, go to the bookstore, La Librairie, go in, browse, go to the toilet, take the ascenseur, the elevator to the top floor, and you're in. But don't tell them I told you. This is the place of Maria Callas. Some thought maybe a monument to Lady Diana, but instead, almost no one knows that right over here is Place Reine Astrid, another queen who died in an auto accident in 1926. Here's Luxembourg Garden, Jardin Luxembourg, far more interesting than the Tuileries. And of course, the gens chic, the jet sets, like to hang out at La Vosges. Here's the Senate, and over here is the Université Sorbonne. We're here in Louis XIII Park in La Place des Vosges, the darling of the BCBG, good cultured, good genes, if you will, the yuppie park full of shops and restaurants of good taste. And here is the favorite part for me in Paris, the Bastille, or the Bastille. And in a moment, we're going to be going over to my favorite bar, restaurant, Chez Paul. Let's go in. This is a fun Parisian restaurant, Buffalo Grill, with non-stop cowboy movies. Here's Picklops, everybody's favorite. For me, I don't get it. Here's a spontaneous French strike, which they are sometimes famous or infamous for. Today's is by students, and they sometimes route cargo around France for that very reason. This is Lille, France, or Rijssel in Dutch Flemish, and like most Belgian names, they have two different names. Here's the local train station in Lille, and here's Lille Europe, the international train station. Other names include for Antwerpen, Anvers, and Brussels, and for Liège, Loic, or Lüttich in German. Ghent, a wonderful place to stay near Bruges, which does not have a nightlife, similar to Venice, if you will, Italy, which also doesn't have one, so there you might stay in Verona. Just off the main line Antwerp-Berchem is Antwerpen Centraal, second only to Milano Centrale in its beauty. We're here in Belgium, where train schedules are uniquely in two, one for weekends and holidays, and the other for weekdays. Here is La Grande Place, Brussels, and probably the prettiest in Europe, most agree. There's pretty ones in smaller towns, Amiens, France, Lier, not Liers, Belgium, and Delft in Holland. Here in Brussels, just east of La Grande Place, is a nice restaurant. Better food, cheaper than Restaurant Row, as is typical in any city. In Belgium, you have to buy aspirin at a pharmacy, and watch it, most of them are closed on Sundays and charge extra. If you need milk, go to McDonald's. Or, on the other hand, you might try Le Quick in France and Belgium. Yummy. An obligatory Brussels stop, the Mannequin Piss, is only about 2 blocks from the Grand Place, about 3 from the museums, and about 2 more from the post office. There's another at the main train station, which is not Central Station, called Gare du Midi, or of the South. Postal rates can be non-airmail, saving you money in Belgium, Italy, and Norway. In Norway, you need 10 to get the deal. This is Liège. They hold a wonderful techno parade here every July. Goedemiddag, or they say more casually, Hoya. I'm here in Maastricht, southeast Netherlands, where the European Union became official.
Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, willkommen im ICE im Namen der Deutschen Bahn. Begrüße ich Sie auf der Fahrt nach Köln-Bonn Flughafen und Bonn Hauptbahnhof. Mein Name ist Herr Weiß, ich bin der Zugchef und ich stehe mit meinem Team für Auskünfte und Servicewünsche gern zur Verfügung. Bitte beachten Sie, dass unser ICE
Ja, meine Damen und Herren, ich bin in Deutschland zurückgekommen. Yes, I'm back in Germany, where you need to make orders strong and complete, emphasis on the last syllable. Bestimmt? Okay.
This is Aachen, the capital of Charlemagne, the Holy Roman Empire. Here's the third generation fast German train. You can ride up front with the engineer. Bring your headphones. They're not free on the fast German and Swedish trains, but they're free in Spain. Unique to German trains is the Städteverbindungen. You can ask for them in any Reisezentrum. It lists all combinations of trains from any one particular city. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Ich möchte Städteverbindungen, bitte.
Einmal?
Einmal, bitte.
Einmal für Sie.
Danke sehr.
Bitte schön.